Welcome back to Mountain Connections, everybody. I'm Conrad Iacobellis, and we have an interview right now with author Scott Jeffrey Miller. His brand new book, Marketing Mess to Brand Success, has 30 challenges in it that you can go through to see how you can get the most brand success. And this book is, I would say, probably a great step-by-step guide to become successful in marketing. So here to talk about the book, Scott Jeffrey Miller, thank you so much for joining us today.
Conrad. Great to be here live and in person.
It's good to have an in-person guest finally. You're my first in-person guest, I believe, since maybe 2019. So
That's an honor.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, so let's talk about this book. My first question is, there's 30 challenges in this book.
Yeah.
Does this need to be a, hey, this is steps 1 through 30, or is this, hey, whatever challenges you kind of look through and go, oh, we're lacking in that, we'll start off with that. So can you start with any challenge, or do you have to go 1 through 30?
Whatever works best for the reader.
Okay.
I created this Mess to Success brand about 2 years ago. There's 10 books in the entire series.
Okay.
The first was Management Mess to Leadership Success. I always like 30 challenges because it's kind of just enough to read. So you can start at challenge 10 or challenge 2. The chapters are short, they're breezy, they're easy, but they're based on my decade as a chief marketing officer in a global public company. And a lot of them are sharing my own messes and kind of admitting, well, this didn't work, so I pivoted to this. So the reader can start wherever they like.
Well, and I like that, because I feel like with sometimes self-help books or you know, hey, we're going to get you successful, having someone go, hey, this is what I messed up on, and this is what I learned from, it goes, okay, so I've been in your shoes before, you've been in my shoes where, hey, we're lacking in this department. I can look at you and be like, oh, you were messing up there, now you're a success story. What's probably your favorite challenge out of all this that maybe if you're marketing and you're looking to become successful with your brand, that people need to start off with? What's like the go-to that you would say, hey, this is the foundation that you can build off of?
Sure, it'll sound convenient, but I think it's the first challenge. I call it, it's the customer stupid. Because every marketer has to recognize that the gravitational pull in any business is going to keep you focused on your profit, your mission, your purpose. Clients don't care about your profit, your mission, or your purpose. They care about their profit and their mission.
Right.
So any great marketer has to resist that gravitational pull to be focused inward and be the voice of the customer. You might be the person in the company outside of even sales or operations that has the client's best interest in mind, to speak their language, to be focused on their solutions. I've heard the best marketers are those that don't just have their own quarterly goals memorized, they have their clients' quarterly goals memorized. It's the first one, it's the customer stupid. So a reminder.
Would you say that sometimes brands or marketers lose focus of what their customer is and just need to become very familiar of, okay, this is the people we're trying to reach out to. We're not trying to please everybody. We need to please these people who are our customers.
Not sometimes, all the time. I mean, this is the challenge we all face. One of the chapters is called Your Smallest Viable Market. It comes from Seth Godin, right, the famous marketer. He talks about how most of us want to boil the ocean. Who's your book for? Everybody. Who's your restaurant for? Everybody. It's not true. Not everybody is not your customer. It's the best marketers that are the most disciplined, that bring sort of an unnatural focus to say, here's exactly who my market is. And it's not everyone. It's your smallest viable market versus your largest viable market. It's counterintuitive, but if you can get uber clear, almost unnaturally clear on who is your first customer, and then who is your second customer, who is your third reader, who is your fourth blog reader, whatever your business is, you'll grow a brand of ambassadors that is, you know, second to none in your business.
So let's talk about businesses. Is this for, you know, big corporations where, oh, we have a marketing team of like 125 people? Or is this for, hey, it's me and my friend in our basement trying to get our Etsy shop going off? Who is this book intended for?
I don't think it's for everyone, although I do think people can find value because we're all in marketing. Just like everybody is in sales, whether you believe it or not, everybody is a marketer. I think it's ideally the person who owns marketing in an organization. It might be a small boutique company, it could be your side hustle. But if you have responsibility for building a brand, for building a pipeline, for building business development, owning the marketing advertising, this book is going to help you navigate the 30 messes that I experienced as a global CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, and get better focused and discipline around what will work for your organization, regardless of the size.
So you said this is going to be a 10-book series.
Yes.
When does Marketing Mess for
So it launches tomorrow, May 11th, with a national tour. I'm actually boarding a plane tomorrow for the second time in a year and a half. And then, so Marketing Mess to Brand Success will be the book for the summer. And then I'm launching Job Mess to Career Success.
Okay.
It'll be a large group of people looking for discipline, focus, and how to align their passions with their talents, Job Mess to Career Success. It comes out in January, followed by Communication Mess to Influence Success, 30 challenges to really build your influential capability. And then I'll probably write one around Relationship Mess, Parenting Mess, Sales Mess. There's a whole series of 10 of them in the next decade.
So
I'm full of messes.
I'm full of messes too. What was the starting point where you said, hey, I should be writing books on messes to get people to be success? Is it just because you're like, hey, I've been through this stuff. I don't like seeing people fail. It's okay to have messes. Failing is not an issue.
That's exactly it. After I host what is the world's largest weekly leadership podcast. It's called On Leadership with Scott Miller. And after interviewing 150 plus celebrities and authors, I realized no one's written a book about all their mistakes on the corporate side. So as an officer in a public company, 30-year career, I thought, I want to give back to the people that are coming behind me in their careers to say, everyone's got imposter syndrome. Everyone's got a slew of messes. Just own your mess. Because as a leader, when you own your mess, you make it safe to own theirs as well. Here's the pothole that I landed in. Look at me flailing down in the pothole. Walk around it. Don't repeat the same mistakes that I made in my career. Because any great career is not a straight line, right? You've got all kinds of 2 steps forward, 3 or 4 steps back. And even a successful career like my own had a slew of messes. So I wanted to write a book that was relatable, raw, practical, hilarious, to give permission to people to say, hey, every career is going to have some setbacks. Learn from mine so yours can grow faster and more intentional than mine was.
Well, and you know, I find that to be important. That, you know, I love that you said, hey, everyone has imposter syndrome, because even I deal with imposter syndrome every day, and it's scary. It's scary to be like, oh no, I'm gonna mess up, or oh no, I didn't do this correctly. And it's learning. It's saying, okay, that didn't work. This is going to work. I learned from my failures, and I think, you know, with your energy, I briefly was able to skim through the book. I feel like that comes through in this book. So this comes out tomorrow. Where can people get it? Is this going to be at Barnes & Noble?
It's on every major book retailer, wherever you buy books, retail, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, you name it, it's everywhere. I'll be speaking on it, writing about it, podcasting about it, and started the global launch right here on Park City TV. So thanks for having me.
It's so exciting. Thanks for coming in. So author Scott Jeffrey Miller, again, Marketing Mess to Brand Success. You're going to want to pick this up whether you are a small business or whether you are a big business. I mean, you can tell with his energy, it comes through on the book, and it's an absolutely fun read that is short and simple that you can learn from. And again, 30 challenges that you can kind of dog-ear through and pick which one you are struggling with and which one you can learn from. We have to take a break here on Park City TV, but when we come back, we have more fantastic content for you right here.